All right, crew. So just want to give you some updates here. So basically, I've shown you the general setup and like the concept of selling software, but the next move is to get clear on how you're going to promote it. And I think the question is, okay, great. Well, this is a good setup, but how do we sell it? How do we make, how do we actually get customers? And you do that. That can be done in three main different ways. Number one, creating content. There's a very specific strategy that you can use to create content and sell your main tool or your main software and sell secondary softwares. And I've touched on it in the initial trainings, and there's already a lot of great short form content in the content section, short form content related courses in the short form content section. And a lot of what you would be doing is based on that, but I'm going to refine that a little bit and give you more clarity on content that works. And you can apply those concepts to using your face or not using your face, face or faceless, personal brand or not. So content's one way. The other way is cold outreach. Now, I want to go into detail about cold outreach a little bit. There's kind of two methods with the cold outreach. You can like DM creators or, find creators' emails and reach out to them or whoever your target is. And it might be more of a one-to-one situation. Like you reach out to that person and maybe they sign up and you get one sign up. There's also an interesting play where you can go after, like, for example, a marketing agency who already has like 20 or 30 clients that they would want to onboard onto the system. That's what my boy Kevin does, who's in the group here. You might have seen him posting, but we were talking yesterday and he was saying that he was talking to a marketing agency that like really wanted to do this and like get all of their clients onto it. I'm not sure if he closed the deal or not, but him closing a deal with somebody who wants to use this for their own business and their own clients gets you paid way more commission. So one sign up leads to like 30 for you, essentially. This is when you rebrand, resell, build with OS. So that's an interesting play too. So if you're going to do cold outreach, think like, how can I reach out to people who already have a network of clients? Because that's going to pay you more at the end of the day. Because the more people they can bring on, the more money you'll make. Okay. And then the third way is ads. And you can do ads in two ways. One, basically build an email list to generate leads, do lead gen, and then upsell them into the software. Or two, sell a low ticket product like a mini course or a guide. And this is what Will, who's also in the group, does, is he sells a lead gen for realtors course, and then he upsells them into the software because they basically need to use the software to generate to follow up their leads, right? So those are the two different ways that you do it with that. Again, we're going to flush all of this out more in the group here, and a lot of it is already kind of there. It's just not geared towards selling software quite yet. But yeah, those are definitely the three ways. And now I'm just going to throw something out there, just get a little kooky on you guys. When you rebrand BuildWithOS into your own domain name, you can do crazy shit like buy billboard space on Blip, which is like ridiculously cheap. I tested that. There's no real way to track signups, but that's interesting. You could put like flyers in people's mailboxes, and you could also do like what the wholesalers do, is put out like a street sign that says, your domain name and like great software or whatever. The reason why I say that is because there's no limit to how you can promote something when you kind of own it, or at least own the domain name, right? So it's just interesting, food for thought. And depending on your niche, those might be some good ideas.